Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Murdered Soul Suspect. Just a brief intro here. I decided to walk all the way over to the police station to save some time, and nothing happened along the way, so that kind of works out for me. So, enjoy the video.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bell Killer War Room.
Bell Killer War Room. You gotta be kidding me, right?
Hasn't screwed up yet, but he will.
Body arrived at morgue. My body must have arrived here already. If it's in the morgue, they're probably getting ready for my autopsy. That's surreal. Oh, wait! No, I didn't mean to... I just wanted to read it. I didn't mean... Damn it! Now I gotta be extra careful.
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that myself. No. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. And if you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
So no forensics or anything. Rex is frustrated by the lack of evidence or progress in my murder. Can you blame him? Is this connected to the Bell Killer symbol? Probably. Okay, that didn't do anything. The symbol the Bell Killer leaves at his murder scenes. Why does the Bell Killer have to do this? Do with his murders? Huh. Interesting though. The victims on the boards were young women with no sign of sexual assault. Were they like maybe all kind of like mediums or something, like that girl that we're chasing? Update to reflect recent developments. Stewart, Joy and Cassandra Foster missing. So they're already on their asses. Stewart wanted something about the update because of recent developments. What happened? Height 6'2", weight 215 pounds, athletic, Caucasian, blue eyes, identifying marks, attire, always seen in mask and hood. Okay. The police think the Bell Killer has blue eyes. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't get a good look at his face when I confronted him. Yeah, I doubt you would actually gaze deeply into his blue eyes, you know? While being tossed out a freaking window.
Gotta have faith in the department.
I wish I could say that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight.
Cause of death. Lignature strangulation. Trauma to neck and larynx via grotting. Severe aberrations to the wrist and ankles, most likely the result of being bound by hemp ropes. Consistent with all other bell killer murders. Ruling homicide. Where's that guy? Oh, there he is. Oh, I can influence this guy? What can I influence the guy with? Wait, he's probably here. Okay. The missing person thing, maybe. What will make him remember what he's supposed to be doing? Yeah, this thing, right?
Gotta find that info about the missing tenants.
He just updated the file on those missing tenants. I might have information that's useful. Wait, what the hell's this? Oh. Yeah, all the victims were bound, tied up before their murders. Why would he tie him up and then murder him? Like, he's strong enough, you know? But what? Why would I poltergeist that? The bell killer murders have occurred all over town in random locations. There doesn't appear to be any common link to where they happened. I'm telling you, he's going after those frickin' mediums, man. Must be the case, right? No, dispossess. What happens if I go out here? Yeah. Okay, peek. Cause of death, pending autopsy, preliminary forensics, no fibers, no suspect. The killer is so skilled at this point, he never would leave any traceable things behind. One of the best sightings of the bell killer, and they didn't find any traceable evidence or leads.
Gotta remind myself, this killer's flesh and blood like all of us.
Might be true. There's a Hulk hiding in him. Can I do this now? Why can I poltergeist that? There must be a reason for me to poltergeist that. Did they throw any leads away? Can I influence you? No. Influence you again. Peek maybe. Oh, Cassandra Foster, 42, resident of Regal Apartment, professional psychic medium and criminal profiler. Occasionally consultant to the Salem Police Department. Last seen by neighbors 2 weeks ago. No criminal record. Joy Foster, 15. Her legal guardian is her mother, Cassandra Foster. Whereabouts of her fathers are unknown. Dropped out of Salem school system 2 years ago, ran away from home, has a number of misdemeanor convictions, juvenile, trespassing, burglary, and breaking an entry. Amber alert for Joy Foster cancelled, in custody. She's in custody. They caught her. Oh yeah, she went and tried to sneak into a freaking police department. Can I conclude this? I got like 10 clues. I want to conclude this. Well, you know, apparently I can't do anything in there for some reason. Let's go find the girl because she's in custody. Witness said she saw a man in a dark hoodie, matching the public description, dark pants and shoes, and did not get a look at his face. Well, that doesn't help. We need to know what the hell's wrong with his face.
Just gotta do our work.
I have faith in the department.
What are you looking at?
Detectives get all the glory.
Deus Ex? You're playing games? Shameless self-promoting, Square Enix. They all have Deus Ex on it.
When was the last time a badge from here died on duty?
Never. Ronan's the first.
Chief's gotta take Rex off this. He's not gonna be able to think straight.
Are you kidding? We couldn't drag him away from this case now. Don't know how she could be related to this.
Oh, wait a second. What the hell? Why does nobody in this frickin' place answer their phones? Is that going to get a reaction out of you guys? Apparently not. Okay, great. Just Cause 2. Come on, Square Enix, come on. On this spot, in January 1777, the brave soldiers of the Continental Army, greatly outnumbered, held off British forces for 3 days until relief arrived from Boston. Oh, good for them. Holding area. She must be in here then. Wow. 7. Oh, 7 more? Really? Well, she ain't in one of these things. Where is she? Clara Anna Nelson, female, 20-year-old student. Okay. Oh, no. It was here in December 1776 that 13 soldiers of the Continental Army gave their lives combating a surprise attack by British troops. You guys had it rough, man. Anything in here that I can uncover? Can I go through this wall? Seems like I can. Hello!
What are you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, no, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Maybe I can help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but you know, it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
You sure?
Do what you gotta do. I'll be fine.
Okay, well, that... okay, that gave me the creeps, man. Is that you?
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
Only if you could tell your younger self that you would be dead? Probably won't work. Nothing else in here?
Gotta get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me?
Shut up, man. It's bad enough we're in jail without all your crazy talk.
What? You too? There's another one. Tell me you can't see this guy. He's right there.
Someone get this guy to the loony bin already.
Let's go possess this guy.
The ghost is right there. Can they really not see this?
Oh, you couldn't sense me or see me.
Wrong cell. Yours should have padded walls.
That hiding thing, that's going to screw me over. Oh, hello. What's in here? It's not a rifle. Thank you very much. Who wants to play some Deus Ex after this? I'm in grateful recognition of a generous anonymous citizen of Salem who allowed this forensic facility to be built and better serve the people from the city. Okay, thank you, person.
ask what happened?
What does it look like? I died.
Yeah, I can see that. I meant, how did you die? Autopsies aren't this thorough when the cause of death is cut and dry.
I don't know. A bunch of pills. Some were sleeping pills. It was supposed to be peaceful. I didn't know that you wake up. What am I supposed to do now?
I wish I knew, kid. I'll let you know if I figure it out myself.
Aw. Poor girl. Oh, this is surreal.
Usually a symbol for time spent in prison? Why would this tattoo have 2 spiders in the web? He got his own tattoo wrong.
It's just a tattoo. That's all I know. Focus on your work.
Probably has 2 spiders because he went to jail twice.
Are those prison bars?
We don't pay you to analyze tattoos.
Yes, sir.
Why is the old guy so harsh?
Well, confession of...
Nothing can prepare you for that. For seeing your own corpse. It never felt so much like an empty shell until now. God, I look like a criminal.
A lot of stuff.
To me you don't. To me you just look like one of my buddies, you know? Let me cool you guys off a little bit.
Med school doesn't teach you everything. Little respect would be nice.
Well, ask it. Well, wait, don't ask it. Demand it. Like, if you want respect, just demand respect.
But tattoos might tell us something.
Yeah, they will tell you his life story, but it won't tell you who the frickin' killer is. Can I go through here? No, I can't. Okay, anything else? I see something over here.
What an ass. He was wrong even when he was right.
Baxter thought he could blackmail me with my past, as if my past hasn't already done all the damage it could do. True. True. If you had a past like yours, no way you can be blackmailed with it. And Grace Eno, legal... Oh, no legal middle name. Female, 22 years old. No immediate family. Publicly went by the name of Madame Agatha. A novelty fortune teller. Fortune teller. So fortune teller, and now he's going after mediums. So he's going after anything that has to do with kinda weirdness and spirituality and all that kind of weird stuff.
I thought Salem PD would be a safe job.
Think again, buddy.
Always the quiet ones that turn out to be killers.
Oh, then we can rule out Baxter. Suspect is Mill, likely without immediate family, able to move about the city freely. Only spotted a handful of times near the crime. You know, I really should find a way to get on with the story. It won't allow me for some reason, so that's why I'm kind of exploring everything there is to explore. It does allow me to interact with a lot of stuff, but they all seem a bit meaningless. Oh. We are exploring the possibility of a connection between the deaths listed on the map. Do not make public comment on the connection until officially authorized. Oh, could there be a connection? Like, connect the dots and it will show you a bell symbol? 4 more. We might be able to get this story before we get the... No, oh. Big day. I never thought this would happen. Between Ronan actually going through with this and Rex pulling off the paperwork and managing Ronan's past, so much could go wrong, but it happened. And my man has a badge now. It looks good on him. And he loves it. I think his swagger just got even bigger. God, I love this guy in uniform. Oh, man. I don't want to... He was drinking Jägermeister. Holy crap, man. During work? Seriously? I always knew there has been trouble, but I didn't know his official arrest records was that extensive. Much worse than I thought, felony after felony going back to childhood. It's like his life is already ruined. How can I join my life with his? Easily, but just doing it. Well, you did it anyway, so why am I even telling you? 3 more. It was quite a trick Rex pulled. Advancing Ronan to detective without making him spend much time as a beat cop. He convinced the captain and the commissioner that Ronan's street smarts would make him most efficient as a plainclothes cop. Ronan was very relieved. Well, that might be why Baxter hates him though. Getting pulled to the front row, you know, like here you go, have fun. You don't have to do any freaking work. Get a higher paycheck. Yeah, I guess I can understand why Baxter's kind of pissed at him.
The form of each murder changes. The inner zeal is the same. This is why the killings seem random and unrelated. But the police can't see these connections. Except Officer Baxter. I can't say I trust him, but he's my only chance.
A pattern of behavior in the killer's motives that the police are not seeing is the focus of Joy's mother, but she's having trouble convincing them to take it seriously. Baxter though! Baxter, really? And my voice cracked, I'm going through puberty. Oh. But there must be something here.
Hey, Baxter, you still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Baxter is still working on the Bell Killer case, even though he's been reassigned. Well, he's really dedicated. Probably somebody that got murdered was close to Baxter, or Baxter was close to them. In this place stood a noble fortress against the forces of the British Crown, erected in 1775.
I can't tell you anything, son. I'm not in homicide.
I've only been in the department for 6 months.
Jennifer Gelbach, female, white slim build, last seen by friends in Ashland Hill Cemetery. After a party with fellow cheerleaders missing 2 days later. See, it's linked to that spiritual crap, and apparently death as well, but the spiritual stuff is connected to death anyway. Oh, so wait, I missed one frickin' gun. But where? Oh, what's in the bathroom? Oh. Completed! Okay. Yeah, I went back here because apparently I still couldn't complete anything in the war room. But let's go see this thing. Okay, here we go. Collected all the series of the mysterious vestige artifacts.
I can still remember my first day on the force. Salem PD was in this tiny building on the edge of town. It was old, crowded, and completely insufficient to handle the day-to-day operations. Protecting Salem was getting harder and harder. Finally, the city decided to convert the old armory into our new headquarters. And when we finally moved in, I couldn't believe how big and modern the place was. Not bad for one of the first buildings in Salem. Plus, it just felt right. It used to be the city's first line of defense in a wild frontier, and now it had resumed its post once again, only this time in a modern world. The first week was a little chaotic as we settled in. One officer reported that someone had removed his gun from his locker. It took him 20 minutes to track it down, and when he did, he found it leaning against the wall in one of the unoccupied offices. Also, the late-night station operator reported a strange phone malfunction. Occasionally, when someone would call in to report a shooting, the recording would just stop. The call would cut out, and the voice of the panicked caller would just loop over and over again until the phone was unplugged. Soon it was pretty clear that these strange occurrences weren't just honest mistakes or faulty phone lines. One evening, the medical examiner came running down the hall in tears. She noticed that her scalpels and other tools had gone missing. She went to get more from the cabinet, but stopped cold at what she saw in the reflection. A ghostly silhouette of a Civil War soldier was standing over one of the corpses. She spun around, it was gone. She barely noticed how cold the room had gotten before running off. Of course, the guys didn't believe her. Hell, I didn't either, till I saw it with my own eyes. I was working late and got up to get more coffee. As I rounded the corner, I saw it in the reflection of the trophy case. It was staring right at me. He lifted an old, ghostly rifle and pulled the trigger. The trophy case fractured into a spider web of cracked glass, and I took off running. The captain didn't believe me and docked my next paycheck to replace the glass. I didn't care if people thought I was crazy. I know what I saw. People sometimes ask me if anyone else has seen it since, or if the specter still roams the halls. I always tell them the same thing. I wouldn't know. I transferred to Boston.
Well, that was a bit long-winded. Holy crap. Okay, well, at least we got it. Like, I wasn't really going for it, but we got it. But man, I just don't want to call it an episode yet, because yeah, it's all an autosave thing, right? Yeah, it's all autosave. Wait, what did it say? Investigate the war room. I already did investigate the war room. There's nothing else I can do besides this. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't know. Okay, conclude.
I think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
Okay, so we're going to go find a witness in the holding cell. But before we do that, now I am gonna call it. Hope you enjoyed. We learned a lot, and keep on rocking, and see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.